Okay, very good. The process has been down. And right now, I'm gonna go to the next step, and it's building them. Click on that, and you will have a tab like this. From the first, I'm gonna explain what they are meaning. For example, the type of coordinate system that you have to use here, it's important. From projections, you can see how the 3D surface of the Earth is converted into a 2D map. The first option was geographic. It's working with GPS data that we are using tutorial, and it's good for small visualization projects and global datasets. Latitude and longitude systems and GCS are the common one. I'm gonna use this one. The second one is Planar, and its most professional drone project is UTM projection based for surveying, engineering, mining, road project, and drone mappings. The last one is cylindrical, used for web maps, large regional datasets, and map services. You can use this one or this one. I'm gonna use this one, and also here the coordinate system that I used before is UTM zone 38N. If you couldn't find it, you can use more in order to find the targeted coordinate system that you are interested. From Prometheus, we have a source data. Again, here we have a list of all source data that we can use: the sparse cloud, depth maps, dense cloud mesh, and child node. The most common one is dense cloud, and I'm gonna use this one. Is more controllable, can classify points such as grand vegetation buildings, and are recommended for survey projects. The next one is point classes. It's used for train. I mean bar earths classify grand points first and then build them using grand class only, which removes trees and buildings. Okay, I'm gonna use the most common one, and it's dense cloud. And also, if you are interested, you can use this one, like mesh tile mode. Okay, the next option is interpolation. Again, you can disable it, enable it, or you can use extrapolated that I explained about them in the previous steps. If you remember, as I said before, in point classes, you can classify your dance club into different classes if you were interested again. And here we have regions. If you know the, let's say, exact location of your study area, if you are interested in cutting some specific part of your study area, you can define it here. Otherwise, you can leave it in default. From resolution, again, you can change it. If you are interested, I'm going to leave the default, and it's showing you total pixel size that you can see here. Okay, when it's done, I can click on OK. It's going to take a while again. It's going to create digital elevation model for me. Right now, from here, auto photo, I can see the created digital elevation photo for me. If you don't want this, you can turn them off. Okay, very good. And this is my digital elevation model.